I've gotten a reality check here in the last week or so. I read voraciously about our industry. I study our industry. I'm trying to figure out, what the industry experts have to say, so I have an idea of what to do. So, I read article after article after article about digital retailing, digital finance and insurance, digital this, digital that. Now, I'm no fool. I know we live in a digital world, and I know most anyone that's going to buy a car or a truck, new or used, is going to do some digital research. And I, quite frankly, midway during the first part of our ongoing pandemic, felt there was going to be a massive movement to online purchasing, not just online shopping, but online purchasing. I thought people were going to be using the internet and the telephone, quite frankly, to buy cars, as opposed to coming into the stores. And the industry experts seem to agree with me. All the heads of the publicly held companies talked about how they were preparing for online purchases, home deliveries, business deliveries. So I got caught up in all that, and I actually believed it. Well, I'm obviously not related to Nostradamus, because the only thing I predicted that seems to be coming true is that internet departments and BDC people would be busier than ever, and their skill levels were going to have to improve dramatically from just setting appointments. There were going to be times when they were going to need to have the information necessary to give the customer everything they needed to know in order to get the customer to show up. Not necessarily sell the car, but they were going to have to talk price. They were going to have to talk market-based price. They were going to have to talk about value propositions. They were going to have to talk about things other than, can you be here at 4:15 or 5:30? Those were my openings. So, in the last really 2 weeks, and this encompasses 6 states and about 10 different cities, a couple Honda stores, 3 Ford stores, Kia store, a General Motors store that has all brands, a Chevrolet store, Nissan store, a couple used car superstores. And here's what I'm finding. Consumer behavior pre-COVID-19 has not really changed. Yeah, they're doing research on the internet, but they were doing that previously. Every dealership I referenced, and there's about 10 or 11 of them, has been offering home delivery with very few takers. Office delivery, very few takers. Home demonstration drives, very few takers. I never thought I would see another customer in a 10 by 10 F&I office with a finance manager. I see it every single day now. Am I seeing more masks? Yeah, I'm seeing more masks. I'm seeing more masks worn by dealer personnel, and I'm seeing more masks worn by consumers. Am I seeing social distancing? Yeah, sort of. I'm not seeing it completely. So, what am I to make of all this? Well, my first thought is a global pandemic, record unemployment, and social unrest still can't change the way we do business in the retail automobile business. That's sort of crazy. But I also obviously it's got a lot to do with the consumer. We can scream all we want to about how we need to streamline our processes and make them more transparent, and I'm completely all in on that, believe me. But in most cases, it's the customer slowing us down. The customer has to cooperate. If the customer doesn't want a one-price store, well, you know what? Then the one-price store is not going to work. Although, even though I believe in one price, I think, quite frankly, everybody's going to be one price sooner or later, because the way we advertise, we're not going to have any gross profit to play with. But what sort of skills do our salespeople need? You know, I've been believing for a long time they need good social media skills, because I think that's a great way to brand one's self as a professional salesperson. I still believe that. But they also need better telephone skills. They need better skills when it comes to meeting and greeting. They need a more modern meet and greet. They need a more modern almost everything. So, this has been a reality check for me. Again, I thought it was going to be digital, online, Autofi, roadster. Well, that's just not the case. And as far as the industry experts go, you know, I've spent the last 3 days in Danville, Virginia, Burlington, North Carolina, and Graham, North Carolina. And when it comes to industry experts, the general sales manager, general manager, the desk managers, the finance managers in the stores I've been in just this week are way more expert at this business than any son of a gun that I have read in the last 7 or 8 weeks. So, what's the reality? The reality is people are still going to buy cars the way they want to buy cars, and it turns out they want to come to the car dealership to buy the car. Can we get better at what we're doing? Absolutely. Is F&I going away? Absolutely not. Is gross profit going away? It is, if we don't get better at our jobs. This is Steve Richards, speaking not for, but thanks to Easy Care and Motor Trend Certified for giving me the opportunity to work with the dealers I do around the country and gain a better understanding of this business. Steve Richards, out.